Hello everyone, this is Calvin, Professor C here. Happy New Year to each of you. I know I've been slow in producing video, not because I'm lazy, but I just starting to running out of topics to talk to you all because all of you now knows everything about mortgage inside out. So anyway, recently I have a case that I find that it is interesting regarding assignment sale, which is a part of pre-construction sale but is with a twist. So I do find that a lot of new mortgage agent actually made some mistakes, as well as the client actually buying it is very they have some misconception about it. So I want to make this video for you to understand what to look out for if your client is purchasing an assignment of the pre-construction. So first of all, let me explain what is assignment. Okay. So for example, let's say that you purchase your client. Well, let's just say that you purchase a pre-construction property. Let's say a condo, right? So you bought it today. It will be closing in 4 years, so on and so forth, right? And in between, you know a lot of things can happen, and you say, oh, you know what? I was planning to live in it, but now that I got a job in US, maybe IBM is hiring me in US, so I'm not going to live in it. So meanwhile, your client want to buy a pre-construction condo. So you say to your client, hey, why don't I'm not going to live in it. I bought this. It's going to close in 4 years. Why don't you buy it from me? So basically, you are not the owner of the condo yet, but you are giving the right to purchase this condo to someone else. And in between, you're making some profit because the price went up. Like you bought it, let's say a year ago. The price went up now. The market price, in Toronto last year went up a lot. So you say, well, maybe I bought it for $500,000. I can sell you the right to buy this condo for $550,000. How is that, right? And this person agree, and you guys would then proceed to do an assignment sale. That's what it called assignment. Okay, so there are a couple of things that, if your client is buying one of these assignments, that you have to be aware of as a mortgage agent. Okay, so there are a couple of things, and I'm going to tell you some tips when dealing with that. So the first thing that you need to know and understand is assignment is not necessarily okay with the builder. So it's not a right. It's a privilege that the builder would give you. Some builder would allow you to do the assignment, some builder would not. So before you guys do anything, right, if you have a friends that, heard about things called assignment and want to buy that, even in the scenario that I just explained, first thing you should do is call up the builder to see if they allow you to do that. Right? Even if you are going to US, to IBM to work, and your friend want to buy your pre-construction condo, you have to ask the builder to see if they allow you to do that. If not, then you can't do it. Okay, so first of all, assignment is not necessarily just straightforward. The builder, you have to ask for approval from the builder. Okay. And some builder would say, okay, no problem. Some builder would say, okay, but I have to charge you a fee. And some builder would just say no. Okay, so that's assignment. Now, let's say the builder is okay with it, what kind of things you should look out for. So let me show you the screen first, okay? So this is the original pre-construction purchase agreement. I just snapshot one page of it to let you look at it. So this is how it looks like. You know, there's the buyer's name, the purchase price, and all that. Now, keep in mind this purchase price is 459,490. Okay, if we look at the next page, which is more important, normally when you do an assignment sale, the real estate agent would have a form like this, Form 145, called Assignment of Agreement of Purchase and Sale. Okay, so I already, scratch off all the client's name and all that, and a lot of the time, a lot of people mix up who is assignee and who is assigner. So I already put that down here. Assignee is actually your client that want to buy the assignment unit, and assigner is actually the original buyer from the builder that now want to sell it to your client. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, now that's the address and all that. Now you see that this price is $559,000. That's your client willing to pay the original buyer. Remember, and this page is actually the most important page. Remember, the original buyer actually buy it for $459,490. Now, because of the price increase, they want to sell it to you, and you are willing to pay $559,000. Basically, you make $100,000 profit. Well, the original buyer made $100,000 profit from it. Okay, so this is how it goes. And so this is the Schedule B for the same form, the Form 145, Assignment of Agreement of Purchase and Sale. So this is how it looks like, and this is the most important page that you have to pay attention. So you have to look at this. You see that, okay, this is the original purchase price from the original buyer. This is the price that your client purchased from. Now, let's say your client is very good income, very good credit, good down payment. You are able to qualify them for a mortgage of loan to value 80%. Okay, let's just say that, right? Then you say, well, the client have 20% down payment, 20% is of 559,000 is 111,800. Yeah, client have that money, no problem. It's in the bank account already. Good. Is that so easy? Not so much. Okay, not so much. And this is the kind of the tricks and the myth, right? So first, in this page, another section that you need to look at is how much have the original buyer deposited to the builder. And if you can see that here, it is 91,000, almost 92,000. And it will reflect, actually, if you look at it in this page of the original purchase agreement, you can see that here it shows you in total how much they have deposit. So in this case, it's 92,000. Okay, most of the time, this deposit, your client actually will have to pay the original buyer before the final closing. So you have to have this amount readily available. I mean your client, right? So, and then on this page, you will see that they have to make a deposit. I didn't have this. I didn't have this there, but they have to actually pay 100,000 deposit. So as you can see here, deposit pay under this assignment agreement is 100,000. So what that means is 100,000 plus 92,000. In fact, before final closing, instead of 111,000, which is 20% of the assignment price, your client actually need $192,000 to pay the original buyer. If they don't have it, it might be problem. So understand, right? If this is not a normal resale property that your client is buying for $559, they qualify for a mortgage of loan to value 80%. They only need to have on hand $111,000, but not in this case. In fact, in this case, they need $192,000 on hand. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, second thing is some bank and lenders actually do not lend on the price that your client purchased. They will only lend on based on the original purchase price that original buyer buy from the builder, right? So you can imagine, instead of 80% loan to value of $559,000, you were thinking, okay, well, this client has a lot of income, great credit, a mortgage of $447,000, no problem, qualify, approved, right? But you have to look at, okay, which lender are you submitting the deal to? Some lenders would actually base on the original purchase price from the builder, which in this case is $459,490 times 80%. The maximum you can get would be $367,000 mortgage. That's a big difference. You see what I mean? So you have to, if you're not familiar with the policy from the lender, call up the BDM, look at their lending guideline, ask your broker of record, whatever, right? And see, okay, well, is this lender lending based on the original purchase price or the assignment price? That's what this is called, right? The assignment price. So that's one thing you have to keep in mind, right? And then second thing you have to keep in mind, I guess more for your client, is do they have $192,000 instead of only $111,000, right? You have to remind them, and if you know this is how it works, then it is better for you, because you look like a savior, an expert, professional for them, right? Now, one more thing I want to talk to you about is, let's say this lender, this bank, actually can base on the assignment price to lend. So you are going to get a mortgage of, the client is going to get a mortgage of $447,200. Okay, but wait a minute, Professor, my client already paid $191,000 or $192,000, right? And they are going to get a mortgage of $447,000. So in that case, on the final closing day, the builder is actually getting $639,000, right? So that's quite a lot. That's actually more than the assignment price of $559. So how does it work? Well, how does it work is they are going to get $559. Your client already paid $192, right? So there is an excess of about $80,000 there, and on final closing day, the lawyer will cut a check of $80,000 back to your client. So your client would actually get back money on final closing. Okay, so that's how it works. That's, hopefully I explain it clearly. It's not a simple concept to understand, but hopefully you understand that. And if not, feel free to comment, to connect me with on social media, to comment on YouTube, and I will answer every single question. Okay, now, because as I say at the beginning of the video, there are less and less topics that I can talk to you about, so I am planning to change this channel to monthly update. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. I'm just going to change this channel to monthly update, but I still have my book on sale, which is you can see on the screen. I still have my mortgage training, the course, the workshop, and all that, which is on the screen, mortgagehackercanada.com. I still have my weekly mastermind group that you can subscribe to. Is $10 US a month, that we will discuss advanced topic like this every week live on Zoom, right? So I hope you enjoy it, and if you like this video, you can click like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and connect to me. Hopefully we will see each other on one of the training session. Okay, so you take care. Thank you. Bye bye.